Hello. How is everyone today? I am sick with the fever. I am in the mountains, stranded. Just kidding. I had to cancel some of my plans to travel because of my illness. Um, so we're doing this stream because I just need zero point 0.3 of an hour, 30 minutes, I guess, to reach this goal. And for some reason it says out of 8. It said out of 40 before. What I'm worried about is that it has reset the 30-day performance for whatever reason, which would be very annoying if it did that. But we're gonna see. But yeah, I'm a little sick. I don't have my professional microphone. I'm using my headphones. All my stuff is back at my other home, or my home where I'm staying now in Los Angeles. So um, I don't have any of my professional equipment. I'm not able to drive down the mountain to go home. So it's kind of like a snowed in stream, if you will. However, the good news is we are well on our way with the war functionality. In fact, um, one thing that's quite interesting is the beta version. We're going to do, I need to run a Heroku Rails production precompile assets. I need to run a few commands in my staging server, I believe. Heroku run Rails. No, we need to do Heroku run Rails C. What am I running? First of all, we're in Rails 5. Bundle exec. So you can compile the assets locally. And hey, Kiwi, how's it going? You can compile the assets locally, and then we can push that up, which I don't really want to do. But apparently there's a issue, which is that the admin system does not work. And also, our 500 error page is also not working. So you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a precompile assets. Okay, let's run this locally. And then we're going to push this up. You're doing great. That's great. This is going to be a short stream. I just want to beat our goal. Oh, we did a lot of stuff there. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Get add. Get push origin dev. So what have you been up to, Kiwi? We're fixing some issues with the 500 error page no longer is fancy. It's just like ugly HTML. I'm not sure why. Oops. Let's see what it looks like on local. Gotta start the server first. This gives me a 500. Let's do a Rails and development bundle exec reg assets precompile. That's a mouthful. But it says everything's up to date. Dude, that's so not cool. So why is the CSS not loading on here then? Let's take a look. 404 not found. Yeah, it's just weird because it should be found. I don't know where these are. Is it under public maybe? Instead of guessing, why don't I look? Well, yeah, it's already under public. So it should just be under assets. Let's just spell it out. I wish this was not doing it this way. Why is this like this used to work just fine? And then assets. Okay, yeah, I guess if it's okay, because it's actually up here. No wait, assets, style sheets. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to write the full path, but the error page CSS used to work just fine. I will have to just Google this. I think I changed something when I updated something. I don't know. It's really not great, honestly. Like, what version? What am I even doing here? Oh, we're in Rail 7. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and push this up to our staging. How many commits are there? Precompile assets. Spelled precompile wrong. And this is going to go up there. Okay, I did the precompile assets. This should be deploying now, so that might just take a second. Yeah. Yeah, I hope I could barely do some work yesterday because I was so sick. I'm hoping now this all works out. This should be deploying. I don't see it deploying. Yeah, staging. Let's see this over here. I know. I know. I didn't feel like wearing a shirt, or I didn't have. It's weird. I have a fever, and I'm like freezing cold. So the heat is really hot, but I'm also like sweating at the same time. So my clothes are all drenched. Okay. Now I need to get the 2FA code. Okay. Oops. All right. Oh, am I still frozen? I'm sure the internet's not fantastic up here either. Oh wow, we're having memory stuff go way up. Okay, cool. So auto deploys on. This is so annoying. Okay, so it precompiled the asset successfully. Am I in light mode? Okay, maybe I am in light mode. Let's go back. Nope, I'm in dark mode. I don't know why the staging site does not want to go into dark mode, but the production site will. It's really weird. So anyway, this has been, so the styling has been fixed, but the error pages have not. So I just want to briefly look up Rails style sheet link to app CSS. Oh, Rails error views. Maybe I have to do it more dynamically. Oh gosh, I have such a bad sore throat. Style sheet. Okay. Yeah, actually, okay. Huh. I doubt that will work. Oh, this is regular HTML. That's why. Yeah, sore throat's not good. Hurts to swallow. All right, so let's just take a look here then. Dev assets. So we're pulling from dev assets locally, but we should actually be on production. What is this looking like here? Good thing nobody's watching. Where's the style sheets on here? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like a dynamic name. So, because it's precompiled, I can't just do slash assets slash application dash blah blah blah. Precompile assets. Precompile assets with what am I searching? You know what? I'm not even going to waste time on this. It's not even important. It's just bothering me. And it broke randomly, probably with some update. Okay. Anyway, back to the task at hand, war. We have our simulate battle method and our battle method. Nothing really changes too much. I have to update the determine outcome method to include the types of units that are able to capture buildings. So in our little test, it was spearmen, but of course, it could be, I have to put this up here. Well, let's take a look at what it can be. What military units are able to capture buildings? We got spearmen, phalanx. It's always the infantry guys. Swordsmen, knight. I don't know. I'm just doing random things. Musketeer, soldier. Oh, which is actually infantry. The good OG, and then infantry is the last one. Yeah, until we get to like the more digital. How much grams did you give him? That took me too long to get. Spearman, phalanx, swordsman, knight. Oh, alrighty then. So, allow the following unit types to capture buildings. So that's one bit of code we have to write. And then the other bit of code is just finishing off this. Yeah. So this all works. We tested that. And now we need to write the terms of engagement for each of the different economic ages. So the next, yeah. Okay, so that's where we're at. These are the last two things that need to get done, and then we test, and then we release. And then war is done. That's actually not too bad. Oh God. Okay. Take me to my analytics and my achievements. Sorry, I'm very analytics driven, metrics driven. Is this going to go up? This used to be out of 40. It said stream for 8 hours. It used to say stream for 40 hours. They changed it. Dude, I swear to God, they changed it. $45,000 drum set? Holy crap. I didn't even know drum sets could cost that much. Stream for 25 hours? Bro, relax. I'm already way past that. Stream on 12 different days? What? Okay, I'll just stream again tomorrow and the day after. Average of 75 viewers? Okay, that's something we'll have to work on. Stream on 7 different days. Average of 3 viewers. Oh, we were close for a while. We need to get some more followers. It'll happen. Give it enough time. Mm-hmm. 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 Cool. Yeah. I'm distracted, guys. All right. Cool. Done with that. I see why you give him grams now. Oh, I thought that was a joke conversation. It's a real conversation. So this guy has a $45,000 drum set, lives alone, has no family, and has a steady supply of drugs. All right, so basically, this is going to be a made up thing. This is going to be a variable that I'm just going to call unit. Brilliant. And then here, I'm going to say unit equals we'll say we only have the target. We don't. We have self dot. I don't think self dot unit is a thing. Right. Oh, that's tricky. Yeah, we have to figure out. Oh, that's so annoying. That's very tricky. Let's get rid of that. Experiment will hard code. Oh, he doesn't do drugs. Oh. Um, wait a second there. I also can't think very good because ill. Player two, a minute. Self-done cage. Yeah. So we either going to have to add a bunch of lines of code where we do the same logic again and we determine what age we're in. Oh, where am I calling determine outcome? Where's that method being called? Right here, right? What I could do is actually just I could call that. We don't have to rewrite that by age thing, but the problem becomes we have to specify. Excuse me, gosh, I am just like. Yeah, so we would do something like this, and we would put specifically like the unit name in there as a string. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So in the agricultural age or in the Stone Age, Aha. But imagine this changes. This would be Spearman. And then down here, we would accept the thing unit. This is not the best code, but it will work. Okay, so we pass the target and unit. And the unit type is just going to change depending on the age. So, okay, see you in a sec, Kiwi. So in the Bronze Age, for example, it is also Spearman. Not very exciting. So let's check our documentation, actually. Make sure we're doing it correct. All right, in the Stone Age, it's Spearman. In the Agricultural Age, it's Spearman. In the Bronze Age, it's Spearman. In the Iron Age, it's Phalanx. Phalanx. Spell that right? Oh, it's only one L. In the Middle Age, it's Swordsman. Swordsman. And the Rebirth Age, it's Musketeer. Musketeer. In the Discovery Age, it's also Musketeer. This will be refactored later. I don't really care too much about Musketeer. This being like correct. I mean, this being like perfect code right now. Musketeer. In the Industrial Age, it's infantry. Uh-oh. Let's make sure we're putting the determined battle after the simulate battle. That would defeat the purpose. In the Industrial Age, it's infantry. And in all the remaining ages, it is also infantry. Yes, sorry, Bob, it is infantry until the end of time. Until the Singularity Age, which I don't know what it's going to be there. Infantry. Okay, so basically we're going to call determine outcomes separately within each age, so we could specify what type of unit in that age is the unit that conquers the building. That way, this method could just accept the unit variable and do the same logic no matter what. And we don't have to write some weird code and make that longer. This could be refactored, and this could be refactored. It's already been heavily refactored, but my gosh, it's not the best way to write this type of code, but it works. So that's what we're going to do. So first things first, then we should the responsible thing to do would be to test this. Oh God, I have negative $500. Oh, I'm logged in as the wrong nation. All right, log in as test+1 at test.com. Password. Okay, and then over here, we're gonna log in as the other guy. Log in, test+2 at test.com. Password. Great. Oh, look, we're still at war. Perfect. So, whoa, it's the opponent's turn. What are we doing here, guys? Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. We're gonna do an offensive attack on the monolith, and we're just gonna put like 500 people there. Okay, cool. So I just wanted to make sure we were able to capture the building using this new refactored code, and we were. The only problem is the building. This is on the battle show view. We're almost to the ugly part that I don't want to get to. Oof, target captured. I think it's because exactly we're looking at investment buildings. So I have to write some crappy logic in here. I hate it when this happens, but we have a deadline. So if target captured, okay, we need to have a condition that changes where this comes from. Okay, so here's what's going on here. Basically, in every other economic age, you fight over economic buildings, right? No, what do you mean you beat best nations? What's happening here is in the Stone Age, you only can build a monolith, which is a wonder or a site or something, one of those two. And everything's designed around economic buildings. So we have this special exception for anything in this anyone who's fighting a war in the Stone Age. So I hate to do this, but I hate to do this, but what we're basically going to do is we're going to say we're just going to do some front end trickery here, and we're just going to actually, why don't we just do this in the controller? Yeah, so we'll say at buildings equals, yeah. What? Why are we not doing this in the controller? Is going to equal investment dot buildings, right? Watch, listen carefully. Listen carefully. What's going to happen? Okay, so we're first going to extract that to the controller, right? And then we're going to write our if condition logic here. If nation.age uh, is equal to technology.ages stone, then we are going to use the, I don't know if it's sites or wonders. I actually don't know. But otherwise, for everybody else in the world, it's going to use buildings. You really didn't like that, huh? There we go. Yeah. So it must be wonders then. Yep, there we go. Now it's showing up there. So a little bit of controller logic just to make an exception for the Stone Age War. I have built everything, building I can. I have 80 million military, blah, blah, blah. Happiness to tell everybody people are highly educated. Very good, very good. Yeah. Well, wait till war comes out. Okay, so we're going to write a little bit of logic to show the buildings on the front end. This is okay. So let's just break this down into smaller commits. First things first, let's go to the controller and the view. Okay, and let's just commit this as an improvement, which is going to be show monolith emoji on battle show when in Stone Age. Okay, and then we're going to add this. Get commit. This is this an improvement or a refactor? It's not a refactor. Improvement, or is it a feature? I don't know. Improvement. Determine battle outcome per age so that infantry type is defined. I don't even know what that means. All right. We're at the last step for war, guys. This is the last step. Oh, I'm out of water. Ugh, I'm like cold but sweating. Um, the last step is now just filling out the rest of the economic age battles types. So I'm just gonna wing it. I'm straight up just gonna wing it. I'm not even gonna test it. I'm gonna let you guys test it. Oh wait, one thing I would want to check. One thing what we might have to do. There used to be a method in here, self.surrender. War.loser equal. I used to have a job that would auto surrender nations. Okay, okay. Loser. That's pretty harsh, actually. Now I'll refactor that later. What am I saying? Who am I talking to? Let's see if Twitch is paying attention. Are you paying attention? Are you keeping track of my analytics, of my achievements? We're still at 39.7, huh? Oh, that headache's coming back. So here's what I have. Here's the last part, guys. Sorta. The main last part. Not the last part, but the main last part. Writing down notes. Perfect. Okay. We are now running these engagements where we're determining what unit is fighting which unit and in what order. And this has to happen for each age. So for example, these are the instructions to simulate a battle for the Stone Age, right? Then we have to write the instructions to simulate a battle in the Bronze Age, because each age has different military unit types. See that? Stone Age and Agricultural Age are the same units, so that's why nothing changes there. But when we get to the Bronze Age, it changes. I don't even know what boats do, by the way. Boats are useless in the game right now. Anyway, archer to spearman, archer to spearman, chariot to spearman, chariot to spearman, spearman to spearman. Okay, that one's already written. How's that? What's going on here? Wait, what's going on here? Did I do something? This doesn't look right. We have bowman killing spearman, then spearman killing spearman, then spearman killing spearman, then spearman killing bowman, and then bowman killing spearman again? What? Oh god, what did I do? Why did I write that? Defense, bowman, attack, spearman, offense, bowman. Then we got defense spearman against offense spearman. Why did I add? Oh, because the spearman dude got to kill the bowman, and then player 2 spearman also got to kill the bowman. I think I just reworded this wrong, and that's the last thing that happens. All right, I'm going to copy this because it's basically the same. Oh, okay, I can see how I could refactor this in the future. Bowman is now going to be called Archer. Same logic, except we're using an Archer. And there's another unit called Chariot, and Chariots also kill Spearmen. Chariots are very powerful, actually, against Spearmen. Like very powerful, like has history taught us. Oh, okay. Next, we're in the Iron Age. Now, in the Iron Age, our spearmen turn into phalanx. We lose the archer in favor of the cavalry. I guess we lose the archer. Okay. This is the Iron Age. So we got phalanx, cavalry. It's probably going to be similar logic here, where cavalry is bowmen, cavalry, and spearmen is phalanx. Great. Next. I'm not even reviewing the logic. We're just powering through this right now. we need a troop called Kiwi Emperor. Huh. Same thing here, except we now introduce this new type of military unit, which is the trebuchet swordsmen. So cavalry become knights, and phalanx become swordsmen. And we have a new unit, which is called trebuchet. And the trebuchet kills spearmen. And then we will reverse this order 2 to 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yep, that's correct. It should alternate 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, this could be refactored in the future. I was worried about that. Now I'm not. Same thing. The logic's going to be same for the. I already know how I can refactor this. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm just gonna leave it spelled out until it's totally debugged, and then, you know. Okay, so here we have our knights. Our spearmen have now become. There's a mistake here. Why are spearmen here? How do they creep back in? Okay, swordsman. Okay, now back to rebirth. We have our knights, and then our swordsmen are actually now musketeers. Oh, without the S. Okay. So oh yeah, this is interesting. This is going to change. The game is actually definitely going to change here. Oof. Oh yeah, and the trebuchets also kill the knights. Um, so the knights attack the musketeers. The knights attack the musketeers. The trebuchets attack the musketeers. The trebuchets attack the knights. Let's have this alternate 1-to-1. Trebuchet attack the musketeer. Trebuchet attack the musketeer. Trebuchet attack the knights. Trebuchet attack the knights. Musketeers attacking each other, and then the knights attack each other. It's a little bit. That one's a little bit tricky. We'll come back to that. Okay, now we lose the cavalry, and we just are dealing with cannons and musketeers. Simpler, I guess you could say. So what was trebuchet is now going to be cannon. I realized I forgot something there. Cannons attack musketeers. There are no more knights. Musketeers attack musketeers. We're back to simplicity again. But up here we made a mistake. Trebuchets. Knights attack trebuchets. Yes, we'll make it so that knights disable trebuchets. So actually, then I think so. Okay, so knights attack musketeers, knights attack musketeer, trebuchet attack musketeer, trebuchet attack musketeer. Let's just start with the trebuchets for a second here. Trebuchets kill the musketeers. This is really simplistic battle engagement stuff, by the way. Knights attack the trebuchets, musketeers attack the. We're going to see what happens there. And then we get to the industrial age, which is basically artillery and soldiers, which is like the same thing, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we get more sophisticated things over there. Okay, cool. So instead of musketeer, we now get infantry, and instead of cannons, we are now using artillery. Yeah. And then we get to technological age. That actually looks like this. This has already been kind of like tested because it uses jet fighters and bombers and all that other stuff. And that's tried and true, allegedly. And then the only thing I have to do, the only remaining piece of code here for this is, let's just put it right here, remaining to do which is going to say return aircraft home after offensive attack. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm just going to commit this without testing it. No, let's not do that. I'm anxious to get this done. Obviously, if I do an offensive, it's not going to make a difference here. We're just going to knock out the, these are all self methods. Knock out any syntax errors that come about. Oops. What the heck? It's from the Iron Age. There we go. Self dot. There we go. Thank you very much. Unexpected self, expecting end of input. Okay, so I must be missing. On what line? 14? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Expecting what? Expecting in? No. Go back. You're lying. This computer has no idea what it's talking about. Offense, monolith, I don't know. Let's go for it. Oh, okay. Unexpected self syntax error. Expecting end of line on line 14. I mean, I'm looking at this with my eyeballs, and yeah, bro, what are you talking about? Simulate battle. When technology ages bronze, simulate battle bronze age. There's no syntax errors here that I can see, at least right off the bat. What, dude, what is your problem? Is there a more detailed thing here? What's the syntax error, bro? Self player one, player two. So like these are identical. Like if we say age, oh, they're not identical. Am I blind? So there is actually a syntax error here? Okay. I can't see what the syntax error is. Cool. All right, we're gonna commit this. Get add, get commit -m feature. We're gonna go to our Trello board so we can document our changes like responsible developers. We're gonna go to our dev board, and then we're gonna go to war simulate scrimmages for all ages, which is like a major thing. And then we're gonna copy this, and then we're gonna put that in the here. Simulate skirmishes for all economic ages. Boom. Git push origin dev. Is it frozen? So this is all going to be actually in testing pretty soon here. Bro, what's going on? Did I just like type my password somewhere? Okay. Yeah. So we are now going to go from dev to staging. We're going to make a big deal about this. Right, simulate battles for all ages. This is obviously a pretty big new feature. All right, that's going to deploy to the staging, which puts this all in testing. knocked out a lot. There's a couple little things that we have to do. Like if you've been in a war recently, you have to wait to be in a war again. So let me just write that. Cooldown time on when you can have war declared on you again. And another method which we've written but we have to implement is auto surrender after 24 hours of inactivity in war. Oh, another thing we have to do is limit economic turns to 10 in between war turns. And then auto surrender after 24 hours of activity of war. Yeah, I think that's it for now. That's a feature. This is kind of already a thing. Maybe DevOps too. This is definitely a feature. All right. So for War to actually go live, these three little tasks have to be done as well. All bugs and features. I wish. I'm gonna restart this server. What? Why'd you log me out? We were just using it. Right. Tisk. Is it gonna make me go through the whole login process again? All right, now it just worked. Silly goose. So is it restarting then? Like I'm confused. Yes, it is. All right. So on the beta site, I have went ahead and put war there. So I'm going to make a little announcement. I'm going to close logo submissions. Close the Q&A. Wow, people are still answering this. Okay. How do I like close the poll? Yes, you can't. Oh, close thread. What? Okay, good. It's gone. So I'm going to create a channel called beta feedback. If you go to https://bitnations.co, sorry, beta.bitnations.co, you will be able to create a new nation and test out an early version of the war functionality. Let's put this in general. Please leave your war beta feedback in the beta feedback channel. Thanks, guys. The only thing is you can't age up in the beta version of the app. So should I spend the money to fix that? Because that costs money, unfortunately. An email and password. Yeah. Nice try, RSV. Nice try. Okay, so maybe I'll just resources. Do I need to add Redis to this? Oh, Heroku data for Redis. Does research work on the beta site? I'm not even logged in. Research. No, it does not appear to work. People are going to lose their minds. The people are going to flip out if they can't age up. It's going to be like people are going to have like a conniption. So let me just check here if I can enable that. Oh, yeah, okay. Redis is enabled. I wonder. So I have workers. Yeah. And so, wait, hold on. Professional Dynos Web and then worker bundle exec sidekick. Yeah, so I would have to enable this and hit confirm. Okay. All right. So now aging up should actually work. Unless I have to, I think I actually have to worker restart. I think I have to restart the server for that. Okay, refresh the page. Countdown timer is still going. That's fine. Once this is done, now that the server is restarted, it should allow you to age up. I'm tempted to just keep it in beta even on December 31st. Okay, so it works. So domestication was in fact researched there successfully. All right, we are able to send this message out. Boom, boom. Okay, guys, I'm probably gonna end this stream. I'm still sick and I don't feel great, but I really wanted to get that done and reach our goal of reaching our stream goal. So I'm actually really impressed that we just knocked that out in 30 minutes, like major remaining functionality. There's probably a lot of bugs, but go and test it out in the beta version of the game. Test